quiere Coco Chanel, Louis V. Bottega. Yeah, la puse, no la mega. Ese tan lindo y tú con novio. Baby, eso no pega, baby, eso no pega. Con mi prenda puesta quedo ciega. Yeah, preguntan por mí, ella lo niega. Nunca sale, pero si es por mí, ella le llega.
Ya me acosté a dormir, pero si es por levántame. Tengo chavos con chapéame. Yo sé que tú también. Perdóname, no fue el destino, nada. Fui yo que te llamé. Qué rica te ves en mini. Trajecito bikini. Ferrari, no le gustan los Lamborghini.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, A.J. Puck. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Someone with, I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound. One of the elite starters in the game right now.
Jordan Westburg leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed. Nobody out, runner at first. And there's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. Fights it off, he'll see another. The pitch. Chopped left side. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In there for strike one.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Oh, 1 down.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Right through there, got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab here, Grayson Rodriguez. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball forward. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Lane Thomas. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Big swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-1 now. And ball one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is an absolute powerhouse offense, Chris, and they piled up more runs than any other team in the league.
Fans absolutely love to see this kind of lineup every day. I mean, come to the ballpark, turn it on TV. You know that it's going to be exciting. They score runs by the bunches, really put themselves in a good position to win games because of it. And you know what? It's going to be really important for pitchers facing them to hit their spots. Better command your pitches, because if you don't, it's going to be a long game.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it. And there are two down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And first offering is fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Hit in the air, center field. Mullins under it. And that'll do it. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Yeah, and this is more than you ever know. We here for winning, and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the book, and we'll be grinning in the centerfold.
All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 29 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Diaz makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle with 3 hits on the series, and 1 of them a homer. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Over to Diaz. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That is good. The shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias digs in now. Bounced up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And a foul ball left side. The pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. And the Orioles lead 1. They're down 1-0. Back here at Citi Field, here's a big power threat. Jorge Soler. The line of the pitch. This one in the air right field. Sizing this one up. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hayes raging back on it. And got it. His 29th of the season. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. He put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now it's DJ Stewart.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of them.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here! His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
One down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swings through that.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. And he deals. And that's outside. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. And we're back. Now it's the rookie DH, Jackson Holliday. As the lefty gets to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Late on that fastball.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Jorge Mateo now.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ball to strike. The pitch. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Westburg in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
The Mets leading by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Orioles held in check there. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Lane Thomas. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Nimmo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base
The
is
first
empty.
baseman, number 2.
Yandy Diaz
Yandy
up now for the Mets.
Diaz.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one missing low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually
And now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's got a leadoff double.
nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Singy, he was the first player taken in what has turned out to be a talented draft class.
Well, Boog, 2019 delivered a youth movement for Major League Baseball. Adley, Bobby Witt Jr., Corbin Carroll, and the list goes on. It's extra special when you're the top pick in a class with so much talent.
And it's second. That one drifts inside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and Parker Order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
In the air, left field. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Gets under it. Jimenez brings it in. And the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time.
Mountcastle.
Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Now 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And now the lefty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one misses. And the count is filled up. Ramon Urias in the on deck circle. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Citi Field. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. Rodriguez back to work. Clobber to right field, way back. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Brian Hayes up now for the Mets. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now the right fielder, DJ Stewart. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Got him swinging. So 2 down now, and here is Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
No ball, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ramon Urias, the next to hit.
The shortstop, Ramon Urias.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Gathers and throws to first.
Now
1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out to short, Lindor. Zips it to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Jackson Holliday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Popped up Hayes. Under it. He's got it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Andres Gimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
down, bases empty. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one is absolutely belted. Mullins reaching back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6 at the plate. Jorge Mateo. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ball one there.
One ball, one strike.
Hot shot to third. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Mets 4 and the Orioles nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Irvin.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Yandy Diaz now.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The lefty fires. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hayes makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lindor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. His July and August splits there. And the first offering is not close. Two down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ripped to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. That's the inning. Mets go down quickly, but they're in front 4-0. Top of inning number 7. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Puck back to work. And that's down and away.
1-0.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He did right there.
Hayes to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they've got their first run. It's 4-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Ramon Urias right through there for a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. The Mets leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break, but not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And a pitch. Foul ball there. To right, Santander drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, DJ.
And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swung on, belted. Mullins ranging back, and that one is gone. His 23rd of the year. It's 5-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on the move. In the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
One run across to the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away.
Okay.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Man on second, 2 down. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now the left field.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Luke.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes a pitch.
That's the ball.
Right side. Slings to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-1. And we're back from the top of the 8th and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch to the right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jackson Holiday.
Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Jimenez throw to first.
The batter
and a couple of quick outs.
Jorge Mateo.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's outside. 1-0. On the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg, 1 for 3. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. back here in Queens. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Here's Francisco Lindor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Into left center for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now the DH calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Ryan Hayes will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. He's hit. 1 run is in. They throw in, but it's offline. He will score. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Cionel Perez on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
DJ Stewart digs in now. Off the plate inside. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a count 1 and 2. Line drive. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 9-1. He's got a double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And it's fouled away. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-1. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat. anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Andres Jimenez. First offering misses badly for ball one. Perez measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a good eye there. The next offering misses, and now 3-0. Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. At the belt and fires. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder, number 28.
So, man aboard. Stepping in, Lane Thomas. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo. This one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they extend their lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Brian Baker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Yandy Diaz up now for the Mets.
Yandy Diaz.
Pickoff throw. Thomas gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty to the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. Squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Through 8 full, it's the Mets 12. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
Felix Bautista gets the ball now.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Up the middle, Jimenez throws to first in time. Rutschman retired.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony.
Orioles down to their
Santander.
final out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering way off the plate. And that one clips the corner. The Orioles down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Hug on the curb and scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I twirl, repping some goals and it's true. Not a pebble in my brew, in the beat with the bumper, cause the screw when I move, elevated, modulated with adapter. Now the ride is smooth, it's that.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes.